Good morning, Saratoga High School. I'm Ritika.
I'm Katy, and we have a fun broadcast for you today.
Drama Club is meeting today at lunch.
Senior Beach Day tickets are on sale. The cost is $65. Permission slip forms are in the Activities Office or on the SHS website.
Graduation caps and gowns will be distributed Wednesday, May 10th in the front of the main office during tutorial and lunch.
The boys lacrosse team played Los Altos and lost 12-13. Nice try, Falcons.
On Friday, our baseball team beat Homestead 8-0 in their senior game matchup. Great job, Falcons.
Also, the softball team played at home and beat Cupertino High School 9-7. Way to go.
The boys volleyball team played Mountain View High School in their senior game and won 3-0. Congrats.
The boys tennis team was able to receive a bye during the first round of CCS and is playing its next game later today. Good luck, Falcons.
Say, Katy, do you ever wonder what Saratoga High School was like before we got here?
Sometimes. That's why we sent out some of our reporters to talk to some alumni about the good old days.
You have to remember that I'm 100 years old at least, and I came to Saratoga from Los Gatos High School. So, one of the main differences, I think, is the ethnicity of the school. When I first came to Saratoga, and everybody was white, and I know I'm white, that isn't a surprise, but everybody was white. I remember having a girl in my office, truth, that was upset because her eyes weren't blue. There were a couple of Asian kids there at the time, but I'm saying a couple. And this is in the mid to late 70s.
Things that are different from when I went to high school here in the 90s was social media. That was like not even a thing. We had pagers. We definitely would meet up in the high school parking lot to see what everyone was doing, and I'm pretty sure that still goes on now.
Like coming to look at the orchestra, when we were students here, it was tiny. Like there was, maybe 20 kids in the orchestra.
It was still academically a competitive place, but I would say kids maybe had like broader interests, and there were a more diverse array of electives that were popular.
Yeah, the fact that we're not coming in to see an orchestra, but we're coming in like multiple times to see completely different, like full classes. It's kind of awesome.
Do you ever feel like the construction is like endless on campus?
Sure, but it looks like there's some important progress being made. Let's look at an update on the construction.
As you can see, the music building is still on schedule to be finished right around the last week in July, first week in August, right in there. And it's going to open up a lot of real estate on the campus for us to refurbish and rework and do something that's going to be great for a lot more students.
I think the new music building affects the entire campus. Right now, we have rooms and storage in 6 different buildings on campus.
Those buildings are all going to be refurbished. We've got a huge plan for the 800 building that will involve a student center, a wellness center, a collaboration center for teachers, and the music building itself will be refurbished into some of the things that we lose out of the 800 building are a media arts program, lab. We also want to move one of our media arts classrooms from 304, move that into where the choir room is, so that the media arts are all very centrally located right around that area.
So I think it'll benefit the music kids by not having to, travel from one end of the campus to the other. I think it's a win for the entire campus.
Well, it's time for the best segment of the week.
Time for Dog of the Week.
Did you hear about the music department's Pancake Breakfast? I heard it was very successful last Sunday.
Yes, it was. It's a huge annual fundraiser. Let's have a look at how it went.
Pancake Breakfast is our annual Saratoga community event, and it takes place normally the first Sunday in May. This year we did the last Sunday in May because of AP testing. And the middle school comes out, the elementary school comes out, and the high school comes out, and we basically do musical performances every 20 minutes straight from 8 a.m. to 12:30. And then we serve pancakes. The money is raised to support the programs that Saratoga Music Boosters sponsors. A lot of the trips that we go on are all supplemented by funds from Saratoga Music Boosters.
Yeah, happy birthday today to Ryan Kim, Gaurav Mohan, Angelina Yang. In addition, a very special happy birthday to our lead studio technician, Jarod Kim, over the weekend.
I'm sorry to say, but we're out of time for this week's broadcast. For SHS TV, this has been Katy Wilson.
And Ritika Kuppam. Wow, that was exhilarating. Catch us again next week.